Partridge House, located in the Akwesasne Mohawk Territory, is the only Native American inpatient program licensed through the Office of Alcohol and Substance Abuse Services. Through traditional teachings and spiritual ceremonies, they help patients struggling with addictions. Clinical Director of the Alcohol and Chemical Dependency Program, Connie Thompson, speaks about the program.
Partridge House is an inpatient rehabilitation program specifically for Native American clients. We treat people's alcoholism and drug addictions, and it's a 6, 7, 8, 10-week program, whatever it's designed to meet the needs of the clients.
The Partridge House has been serving Akwesasne for many years, dating back to 1979. Thompson speaks about its history.
In about 1979, the tribe established a referral office where a lady from this community, Verlaine White, helped people get to inpatient treatment. And mostly it was with like Canton, what they called Hamilton Hall at that time. She would get people there, and then when they came back, someone donated 2 trailers that we set up on McGee Road. When these people would come back, they would stay in these trailers. We called it a halfway house at that time. And from there, what we noticed was that people weren't staying into treatment. They wanted to come back here and have treatment here. So people were saying, why can't we use that as our own treatment program? So people got together and established Partridge House as an inpatient program. So looked at the needs of changing it over and developed an inpatient program at that time. What we noticed was more and more people were trying to access our services, and we needed a better building. Well, the 2 trailers, one housed our clients and the other one was for programming, and there just wasn't enough room. So again, the tribal officials and program people worked together to build this building. So about 1989, I believe, this was open. And we have, at the time we thought this was our great brand new beautiful building, and we were so happy to move in here and reestablish ourselves. And we worked really hard on bringing good up-to-date programming in here.
Addiction issues in Akwesasne have changed over the years. Crystal Cree, the family and community specialist at the Partridge House, explains.
More recent is the heroin and opiate epidemic. Alcohol, cocaine, they're still there. We still see addiction of everything. But more prominent is the heroin and the opiates these days. And it has taken a toll on our people, big time. There are new medication-assisted treatments. We are not that. We're more on a holistic approach where we work with the person to ground them and use their coping skills. We use a lot of various therapies like cognitive therapy, dialectical therapy, person-centered therapy, trauma-informed care. We also incorporate that with working with the families also, because when the families come, they're angry, they're hurt. And I see them and I talk to them, and I just do the best I can to help them get a better understanding of where their family member is at.
Thompson explains what programs the Partridge House has to offer to patients.
Well, Partridge House is here to treat the addiction, the disease of alcohol chemical dependency program, and we do that through a variety of methods. Besides the conventional methods that people use all over, we incorporate a traditional aspect of it, and we really focus on the cultural, spiritual, mental health of a person and how it affects them in their daily lives.
Traditional healing and spirituality plays a huge part in recovery for the residents at the Partridge House. Resident Assistant Ronald Cree explains.
To these people, it's important to them. They enjoy doing their sweats. They enjoy going to lawn house, and it teaches them a new way to live, because they can get away from their lifestyle that, drugs and alcohol and the abuse and drinking and whatever they did before they came in here. It shows them a way to change, And when we go to these activities, like the lawn house people, it's amazing to see the people in there who changed their life. They have no alcohol, they live the way normal people live. We go to 2 different lawn houses, so we really have a good source of traditional teachings for them. Plus, We used to have classes here daily, and we still do. Now we have them twice a week, plus they usually hit. Lately, they've been going to the lawn house a lot, but it teaches them drumming, the crafts they make, moccasins, beading. They want to learn more, though. They want to do baskets. They want to make leather things. They do all kinds of stuff.
Cree speaks on the importance of the cultural teachings and spirituality at the Partridge House.
Well, it's very important because the person that's in addiction, heavy in addiction, they become disconnected with community and with their own culture, and being disconnected is difficult because they don't know who they are. I mean, being sick with addiction and having the disease of addiction, you're already not knowing who you are. And then working in the cultural component, we bring them back to help them belong and get a sense of belonging and let them know that they're not alone. And it helps with the spirituality. We work with the physical, the mental, emotional, and spiritual. You know, that's all part of who we are. And people come in and they just don't know who they are. So we help them and we welcome them in, and we do that, and it helps the person feel like they belong. So it really grounds them.
Promoting a healthy lifestyle and nutrition is important to the facility. Gloria Benedict, who works as a cook at the Partridge House, speaks about how she promotes a healthy lifestyle.
My main role is to make nutritious meals. As nutritious as we can. We do a lot of fruits and vegetables. The cooking here is all homemade cooking. Yeah, we stay away from processed foods. So we try and make them as healthy as we can.
If you or someone you know is struggling with alcohol or drug abuse, don't be afraid to contact the program to seek help.
Part of our alcohol chemical dependency program is our outpatient program. So people can go to our outpatient program and get assessments done there. The assessment is to help us determine whether you need inpatient or not. And if it is inpatient, then we help you to get into wherever it is you need. It's like a free-flowing, you come through our outpatient program, we can get you into Partridge House quicker probably than we can get you in anywhere else. We get referrals from other outpatient programs and from other nations because we take people from all over New York State that are Native American. We have people come from Connecticut, Rhode Island. They've been here from Cherokee, North Carolina. We've had people over the years from many other nations.
Thompson explains how the Partridge House continues to help those with addictions financially.
Well, because we have been certified by New York State Oasis, which we are the only Native American tribe that has a program certified by New York State, we're able to bill private insurance, bill Medicaid. So we get some funding from that, but pretty much it's covered by Indian Health Services, tribal support, and that's about it. We have a very good program here. We're very dedicated staff. Many of our staff is certified by New York State Oasis. The ones that aren't, we work with them to achieve that status, not only here in inpatient, but also in outpatient, and also in our prevention program. That not only gives us recognition, by outside people that, that we know what we're doing, but it helps us to be on top of all the new skills and knowledge that's out there to help our people achieve healing and wellness. So it's a strong program. It's been around for quite a while. It's going to be around for quite a while. We tweak it all the time to meet our needs, the growing different needs that we have today. And people take pride in the program. Not only those that have gone through here, but those of us that have worked through here, or those of us that have had a family member go through here. And the tribe is always supportive of us in anything we choose to do.